Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Dyslexic Reading. If you are new here, hi, I'm Izzy. I give dyslexic friendly recommendations as well as just book recommendations in general. I also really want to make this channel kind of like more book orientated lifestyle like other book influencers, which I kind of really enjoy watching. So yeah, that's kind of the theme of the content. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of like a slice of life thing, as they call it on BookTube. I'm going to be taking you into town to do some book shopping with me / book browsing. It's one of my favourite things to do with my friends, so I'm really excited to bring you along with me. This will be my first time filming in public, so I'm a little bit daunted by it, but why should I be, I guess? Like, sorry, my washing machine's just turned on. Anyway, why should I be daunted about it, I guess? I'm not inconveniencing anybody, so harmless. I'm going to be meeting my friend Sophie in town, and we're going to be getting coffee, you know, having a little browse of all the books that's just come out. We just got Onyx Storm last week at a early release, so I'm still reading that, but Sophie's already like flown through that, so maybe we'll find her a new book. I've really been trying to just kind of read off of my physical TBR at the moment. As you can see, like, I have like 2 shelves up there, and then I have like a whole other shelf in the bedroom, and then I have loads of stuff at my parents' house that I haven't really read yet. So I've been trying to do that as well as reading from my Kindle, but also I'm kind of a sucker for a physical book, especially at the moment if it's Stephen King. I really want a Stephen King collection. I have 3 of his books already, but I really want one called The Dead Zone that I saw recommended by Gavin Reads It All, a really cool booktuber. If you haven't checked him out, please check him out. He's my absolute bookfluencer. But yeah, I'd be really down to get a physical copy of that book, or if there's anything else I see that I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, I will get. Luckily in the place that we live, there are quite a lot of bookshops, especially independent bookshops. There's a lot of those around too, and I haven't had a look at them since before Christmas. So I'm actually really excited to go in and just have like a little mooch around. It's not about going out to buy, it's just about seeing what's around. And if I see a good deal, then I will pick it up, rest assured. Next time I see you, I'll probably be walking into town or already being in town. We'll see how confident I feel with filming outside. But yeah, I'm setting off in about 15 minutes. So I guess I'll see you then. Okay, so I'm in Waterstones right now, and Sophie's here. I'm being kind of like nonchalant because I'm vlogging in public, and that's a little bit scary. Sophie's getting a bit triggered about the Anglo-Saxon selection in the British history section of Waterstones. So we're dealing with that right now. We haven't looked at the fantasy or the literature kind of like bits, which we're going to look at in a bit. We just had a coffee. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I just had a coffee at the cafe. It was lovely. We had a little gossip. Couldn't film that, but yeah, so now we're just looking at that. I haven't really seen anything here that I want though. There are a few little like Roman books that I'd like for my course. For example, The First Ladies of Rome, and there's a few Mary Beard books that I'd love to read, but I don't think I have the money for it at the moment, which is okay. But at the moment we're just kind of doing like looking at course literature, I guess you could call it. Sophie's like having a moment though, she's having a bit of a mess.
Please explain to me why Boudica isn't a book about the Dark Ages.
I guess we'll never know. So they do have Dead Zone here that I really want, but I think I'm gonna have a little look around before I buy and commit. But they have It and Misery, which I want to get as well to add to my collection. But yeah, we're just kind of like mooching around. We're in the horror section at the moment. We've seen some fantasy books, but not ones that we want to buy yet. We've seen some pretty good new releases. Oh, Sophie's got one. Ghosts. 8 ghosts. That's a lot of ghosts. I've seen a lot about My Best Friend's Exorcism. It's supposed to be one of the best Grady Hendrix books, but I've never read it, and I've only read 2 Grady Hendrix books, I think it was. So yeah. Okay, so we're in the second shop. I found The Count of Monte Cristo, and it's only £3.99, which is really good. I haven't found it in any charity shops, so I think I might get it. It's a bit dense, But I'll get through it eventually. So I think I might get it. Okay, so we're at Criminally Good Books in York, and I've seen so much Riley Sager, and I really liked The Only One Left, and that was kind of like my favourite.
Any recommendations?
Oh, thank you.
We got lots of new exciting titles.
But I've seen Brutes for the first time ever on a UK shelf, and I don't know whether it's just this city that doesn't stock Brutes normally, but I'm really impressed. I just haven't been to this bookshop in such a long time because this isn't a side of town that I come through. But yeah, I definitely recommend if you are in the city. Sophie seems to have found a map.
It's York.
That's lovely. But yeah, I got from the Little Apple bookshop, the Count of Monte Cristo, like I said before. I just didn't film in the charity shop because it was a little bit quiet, whereas here it's a little bit more boisterous, so I feel more comfortable filming. Okay, so we've just been for lunch. We got some toasties at this really cute little toasty shop, but it was really quiet in there, so I felt really awkward filming. But now we kind of ended our romp for books and we kind of like diverged onto Jellycats, which is completely fine. But we'll see what that brings. I mean, it's not like I can afford one or anything at the moment because they're like costing an arm and a leg. Oh my gosh, so many puddles. But you know, it's nice to look. We can shop with our eyes. But yeah. Oh my gosh, they have the ones that I already have. But they have these really cute bags as well. I definitely really like this kind of section. Sophie said it looked like a patisserie, and I agree with that statement. And they have more bags, and they have the ones for Chinese New Year as well, even a snake because it's the year of the snake. And they have this little dragon, which is also really sweet. And they have the little tiny, so they have like the little clouds and the bears. Oh, I'm not a sports person, I can't pretend to be. So I'm back at the apartment, and just for like a little haul, I got the Count of Monte Cristo, and look how nice that cover is. I'm actually really glad that I got it because it was such a good deal. So, you know, no matter how dense it is, I'm really glad that I did get it in the end. I was gonna film a lot more, but I found that town was really, really busy today, so I didn't want to like get the camera. I don't think I'm at that level of confidence, but I did definitely improve my confidence by filming in public, if that makes sense. So I'm really glad, and it was really, really fun. I think this was a successful trip all in all. I got a book out of it, which is something I didn't expect to do today, especially. I did see Dead Zone, as you saw, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get that or when I'm going to read that because I'm currently still working my way through Onyx Storm. And I think it'll take me a while because I'm only on chapter 22, I think. So I think that will just take me a gradual amount of time. I really kind of wanted to find a new fantasy book as well to put on my TBR, but I haven't done that yet. I didn't see one. So that's kind of disappointing, but it's, you know, I'll find one eventually. But until then, I really need to get through my physical TBR in the back. Like, it's quite, ooh, the lighting's really bad. It's quite dense. And this isn't even all of it, it's just some of it at the moment. So I'd really love to do that. So maybe I'll set up like a TBR kind of thing. I'll only read books on my physical TBR and then review them. I think that might be fun. I think that's already a thing on BookTube, like a TBR challenge. So maybe I'll do that at some point. But yeah, all in all, successful trip. I definitely will try again soon to do one of these kind of like bookshop with me vlogs and do it a bit better. I think as my confidence grows on this channel, the more I'll be able to film in public and things like that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe so you can keep up to date with more content I'll be posting. I will get better at this, I promise. I'm really excited to create more content for you guys and more about books. It's something that really excites me and I'm really passionate about. So having a place to kind of project that energy is really, really nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.